secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, get that money, secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, boss up, get that money, get that money. She a queen and they love her cause she got her own place, own car, and she let go.
So, for all of y'all that has been sitting here listening to my son talk and listening to our little adventure we didn't had over here, like, you will understand. I didn't even do my hair today. I'm not tripping. But my earring missing. I don't even know where that thing went. But for whatever reason, like, this is wild to me. So anybody else's children have been like going through any type of astral projections, have been seeing anything, especially during this time period that we're in right now? Like this specific time frame, like we're living in like right now, with everything going on 1,000, you know, the whole CERN thing, people, you know, stepping more into their power and things that type of stuff. Has your children ever experienced a heightened sense of smell, maybe? Like my son said, he smelled me. Or like more heightened, like sense of thought, or you can hear certain people talking, or you're starting to have some very vivid dreams. Like that's the confirmation, because he just told me that he just had a dream of I was like some type of a princess. I was sitting in like some type of like a throne chair, and I guess as a queen, I was, I guess, chastising him about not finishing something within the palace or something. I assume.
Which is the palace, which is the house.
Which was our house. And I guess I was the queen, and I was trying to ask him why he ain't finished doing what he was supposed to be doing. So, but then this is the second dream that I've had of me being like some type of like an empress queen type. But that first dream that I had, the second one that I had was we were in like a desert. Like we were in a desert, like almost like an Egypt desert type.
What? Max. What? It was all Max.
Who's Max?
The dog.
Max, we ain't had Max in over 12 years.
I know, the dog.
10 years.
I know, it was all because of Max.
What about him?
Everything was going good before Melante's stupid school came.
Oh yeah, yep.
Max, Lyric, before Max, when Lyric left,
when
Max ran off, that night, he couldn't find him. No, Daddy chased him. But he went all the way up the hill. So for that night, Lyric saw that gigantic rat.
No, she saw that demon thing.
Yeah, the demon.
That thing that came up out the ground.
Yeah, that
out the
demon,
floor. I mean.
That demon thing. But when Max came back that same morning, when it was snowing, Max was inside. Remember Melante broke my Iron Man? If Max was outside, that would have never happened. Melante would have never said, "Oh yeah, AJ, give me your Iron Man so I can bury it in the snow for tomorrow to come." I'm like, okay.
I'm trying to tell you, I be asking Spirit to be like, look, allow me to see in my Akashi records, or let me figure out who the world I am, because my children are very gifted as well. All of them have some type of ability to do something. And then ever since I was younger, I always used to tell my mom that I would see stuff. I was like, oh, Mom, I'm gonna be rich one day, and Mom, I'm a this, and I always had like, I was like a queen type ordeal, or I used to always tell Mom, you got these black clouds, these black things popping out your ceiling, or Mom, you don't see that dead girl standing at the top of your stairs. She would never believe me. She would always be like, girl, whatever. Just pray. They'll go away. I'm like, Mom, something in your house. And I would always used to tell her, I used to hear certain things. And when I become friends with people, I would always feel all of their emotion. Every time they'll start talking, people always want to walk up to me and just start talking about their life. and this goes on till even now. I meet the most random people, and they be like, well, how's your day going? How are you today? I'm like, I'm great. How about you? You know what? I was going on my way to the doctor's office and da-da-da-da. Going on. And I'm like, lady, look, I would love to sit here and talk to you, but I got a line of folk. I got people through the drive-thru. I got to go. Or I'm out with my family. I'm out with my children right now. I would love to speak to you right now, but I got to go. I mean, for as long as I can remember, it's always been like that. And so now that my son, you know, most boys take after their mama anyway. And most girls take after their dads to a certain degree. But whoever I was back in whatever time frame, I was one powerful mother. Yes. I don't know who the world I was. But Shawty. Let somebody would have came to me. Even now, it's like the Holy Spirit be telling me, like, man, the Holy Spirit be telling me now, like, don't worry about nobody. Like, don't worry about, don't worry about nobody, did you wrong. Don't worry about nothing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Because the journey that I'm about to take you on, daughter, you don't have to worry about it. And for as long as I can remember, I haven't said nothing about this, but for as long as I can remember, I really believe that a contract was written over my life. I honestly believe that an agreement was made. And now that, look at it. Turn the light on. And now it's like, I guess the other side didn't expect me to wake up. And so now it's like I'm starting to be advanced very quickly in certain areas, right? And they're trying to hurry up. That's why, and it's almost like that's why I had that dream of like, I have so much to say, so much to get out before my time runs out, before it's time for me to go back to my palace or whatever the word. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but anyway. But for whatever reason, now I feel like I'm being pressured. Not even pressured, but I'm feeling like my timeline is speeding up for me to get out and for me to learn as much as I can. That's why all of a sudden I'm starting to have these dreams. That's why all of a sudden my children are starting to come to me about different things. That's why all of a sudden, like I said, I've always had moments, but recently they're becoming more frequent. And it's almost like, I'm not trying to say I'm about to die or nothing like that, but I'm trying to say like the timeline that we're in right now. And everybody that has a mission, remember there's a difference between a mission and a purpose, okay? So everybody that has a mission to complete, it's almost like you're having to play catch up. Like you're running this marathon. And you in track, we had this thing, when you pass the baton, but the baton keeps getting passed to you. It's like there's a row of 5 people. Each person is your individual. Each person is your different timeline of your life. So when that timeline gets done, boom, you're passing it to your next self. When that self has to run this marathon and has to hurry up to get to your next self, boom, you passing the baton to the next person. To the next you. Then and you can kind of clearly see the advancements and the steps that each of you have made. And it's almost like we're in a race of time. We're in a marathon of time against ourselves. Once you put your ego aside, once you put your belief system, that old belief system, and you unlearn to relearn everything that you thought you learned in school, which we ain't learned crap in school. So it's like now the Spirit has to be able to teach you all the things that we were never taught. And all of those indoctrinated things that we have been taught ever since, younger children. But now it's like the Spirit is like, look, I have to teach y'all. You gonna have to come on. You have to learn. This is gonna be the time to. You don't have time to analyze, Shay, because I know you be in your mind all the time. This is not the time to rethink and want to analyze and to dissect and all of that. Now it's time for you to take my word as I'm giving it to you, and you better run with it. And I mean, you better run quickly, because the next person ain't got time for you to try to play makeup or whatever it is and try to figure out. And you don't have time to ask that next person no questions. You better, along this journey, learn this marathon. You better learn as much as you can. So with all of that being said, like for these past 4 years, I didn't pass the baton to myself probably 50 times. And each step of my life, I've had to learn very quickly. Okay. So now it's like I'm in the last race. And this last marathon, this last marathon can last me maybe about the next 50 years. Who knows? I don't know. 20 years. I don't know. But I'm like I'm almost like I'm in a pressure cooker, and I'm being pressured to really learn a lot. Like right now, and it's so crazy because I'm reading the book The Alchemist right now by Paulo Coelho. So Paulo Coelho, that's how you say his name. And I've been seeing that word a lot. Oh, you're an alchemist of your life. You're a true. This is the alchemist season right now. Basically, somebody who's taking this pain, somebody who takes their pain and is capitalizing on their pain and is capitalizing on all the things that they're able to learn right now in this season of their life. And it's very lonely. It's lonely because you don't have time to avoid distractions. You don't have time for when you tell somebody, oh, look, I just see a number 777. Oh, matter of fact, look, they're going to number 888. Like I told you, once that veil comes off your eyes, you cannot run from it. It's like when God chooses you, everything that he's been showing you, you can't run from it. It's like boom, it's in your face. You can't run. So when you try to express those ideas and those thoughts to other people, they're like, oh, I don't know about that. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, all right. That's why you're gonna stay in the third dimension like you is now. But when people are starting to progress in the fourth and the fifth dimensions and things like that, and their minds are more powerful, and they're able to take their gifts to that next, man, when I keep repeating myself, but some of y'all about to walk in the most greatest timeline of your life, shorty. I don't care what the freaking economy is doing. I don't care who the hell the daggone president is. I don't care, what your marital status is. I'm a newly divorced woman with freaking 8 children, and lights ain't cut off, water ain't cut off. It's like God has been providing supernaturally stuff that I thought, like 2 cars outside. Look, I ain't bragging, so don't do that. But what I'm saying is, when you are on the path of alignment, when you finally made your way back to the yellow brick road, Dorothy. Now you are able to follow that golden path. Everything gets aligned. Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Listen, I just told y'all the other day, I went and applied for 2 jobs. There's no way in the world I should have got denied. No way on this earth that I should have gotten denied I've been working since I was 17. There's no way that I should have gotten denied for a job. I was denied. Spirit say, didn't I tell you that this next journey of your life, you're not gonna need no second job, Shay. Matter of fact, you ain't even gonna need a first one. But you just want a job because you like meeting new folk, you like talking and running your mouth, you like being friendly and just being around people. I get that. But the necessities of life, you don't need no job because I got you. All the work that you done already put in, all the forgiving that you done did for all these people who done did you dirty all this time, and you ain't never seeked revenge for them. I had some personal thought, like, man, I was very disappointed. I was very hurt. But for me to have that emotion of anger to the point that I wanted to, like, seek revenge on you, oh, no. Nope. So Spirit was like, look, because you never doubted me, because you never denied me, because you never ran out and wanted to go bump your gums and talk and want to go seek revenge on folk and make people feel like, you know, whatever, and you want to try to act like you holier than that because you ain't never do none of that. I got you, baby. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Your children may not have everything that they want, but they're going to have everything that they need. When that joker ain't doing all the things that they're supposed to do and having you to do everything for them children, trust and believe me. Don't argue. Don't fight back. Don't everything they try to do to you in the dark. Everything that they done ever talked about you in the dark, behind your back. Every time that they done try to basically demolish your name to other people to make it seem like to other people, oh yeah, you know, she this, da. Trust me. Shay, you're not gonna have to do nothing. Just sit back and watch. Every hidden thing in this season of your life will be revealed. But you're gonna be so at the point where you're gonna be so like you're gonna be so grounded in who it is that you are that you're not gonna seek the level of them. You're not going to stoop down to their level. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that about me. I can't believe this happened and that happened, and I can't believe you said that I'm such a good person. No, I'm gonna say nothing. God said we will know you by your fruit. You hear me? We will know you by your fruit. Who that is? Lily? Oh, them? We will know you by your fruit. So you can sit there and act about, oh, I'm so humble, or I'm so this, and I'm so that, and all this other type of foolishness. But yeah, we will know you. We will know if who you really are eventually. So, Edgar. So, eventually, I'm letting y'all know. Like, you don't have to fight back. Keep living your life. My other child just walked in. She the third one I want to ask a question to. Now this video kind of long because AJ caught me off guard with that astral projection stuff. Like yeah. So this is the one that been seeing stuff ever since she was a baby. Like this is the one that was living at one apartment or one house, and next thing you know, these demons would come out of nowhere and they would tell her to try to kill me. And they would tell her, they would come in her dreams and they would tell her, like one time, you know, like she was telling me how they would just appear to her and they would tell her, yeah, go kill your mom, go kill your family. And the one that she described, you see that fly keep running around my face? You see him, right? He keeps circling around my face. All over my mouth trying to figure out what the word I'm saying. Back up. But anyway, so this is the one where she described to me to a T what that joker looked like. She was like, Mommy, you know, he was about this tall, probably like 3 feet tall. His arms were longer than his body, so they were dragging on the floor. He had like, y'all remember that movie, Ernest Scared Stupid, the Halloween edition, and the little thing, the little him, and that little thing had all them little spiky things coming out of his face. Okay, she said it kind of almost resembled that, but this one said, she said it had like bugs coming in and out of like every hole in its body, like the mouth, the eyes, the ears. It had bugs coming all out of his everywhere, just going all around his face. She said that its head would spin around and it would tell her, it would pop up from out of the basement. It would pop up from out of the ground and it would come to her in the middle of the night and it would tell her to kill me. Or it'll tell her, like, go kill your family. Go take a knife and go basically, like, go slaughter your family, basically. And the way the thing walked, like, she got on her, okay, it was almost like you squatting. And you would take your arms and you would put them underneath your legs and you would walk like, I can't describe it, but anyway. The way she described it, it was so much detail. At that time, I think she was about maybe 7. Okay, she's 15 now. I would say maybe she about maybe between the ages of 5 and 6, 7-ish. But the detail that this chick told me, these demons been trying, look, these jokers been trying to come after me for a very long time. And it's only been like the last 4 years of my life that I've been down to the most, the mental part of my life. Where the death of my daughter, mental. The lies and the cheating and stuff that was going on in my marriage, mental. The thing, like how me having to finally muster up enough faith in myself, confidence in myself that, man, I'm loving on me. Now it's time for me to love Shade exactly how you are. Crazy, beautiful, smart, intelligent, intellectual, God-fearing woman of God, businesswoman, mother, soon-to-be wife to whoever, whenever, friend, associate, business partner, whatever. I take all the good titles. But I had to love me first before anybody else can love me. You hear me? So, with all of that being said, everything was trying to attack me mentally. So, then officially, and I finally got enough nerve to finally walk away from this marriage. That's mental too. So now you're by yourself having to deal with so many things in your life that you never thought. You never thought that you as a woman would have to deal with this by yourself. And, you know, people are like, oh, you know, when the right man comes on, he's going to allow you to become feminine. Well, absolutely. But for right now, I'm playing both parts. I'm playing both sides. Okay. And I'm about to ask my daughter, I'm like, look, have you been seeing anything strange lately? Because me and AJ have been having the same almost visions. Lily, come here real quick. Come here. So, AJ, we were just sitting here talking, and AJ was just telling me about how he just astral projected. You know what that is, right? Where you come out your body. Yeah. Have you ever had that? He told me he just had that a couple days ago, and it was last night. Oh hell. Well, he just told me he just did it last night where he came out of his body. And when he came out of his body, he can still see himself sleep. And when he can still see himself sleep, he saw something hovering over his eyes. And it was like this black, whatever it was, whatever the case is. And the fact that it's been breathing like, making this like growling noise. Have you had any type of like experiences since that rabbit has came into this house? Have you had any experiences that you can't really explain? Like, me and him have heard the daggone smoke detector test say something different. Like, she be like low battery, but I've heard her say something different before. And at one point, like last week or so, I heard the both ones, they both said it at the same time. And that's never happened. I've never heard both of the daggone smoke detectors talk at the same daggone time. Have you seen anything like that? Or have you seen any strange things going on in the house or anything like that? No, nothing. And you're supposed to be the one that normally sees stuff.
I've been good.
So me and AJ, me and you then we getting our little power thing then.
I must be protected or something because nothing's happened to me.
No, it ain't nothing happening to us. Our powers are starting to enhance. Meaning we're starting to see stuff more. I'm not really seeing as much.
Bitch, I almost died.
Who asked you? Phone on 5%. So anyway, talking about some B, I almost died. I know you almost died. Just wait a minute. I'm about to plug you up in a minute. But for real. But anyway, yeah. So I use the bathroom again. But like for real, like I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, dang, like we just had this almost a 2 hour. We almost had a daggone 2-hour conversation about like about all the stuff that's been going on lately. And I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me why today I went on a field trip today.
I thought you said it was Friday.
Today is Friday.
Oh shoot, today is Friday. Okay.
We went on a biology. We went to the Antedian Creek by Funkstown.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ghetto Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me why the Brooklyn girl was there.
Mm-hmm.
For her boyfriend. So.
All right, it's bathroom. All right, this is just a continuation from what I said yesterday. I got caught up doing some other stuff, but overall, right now it just seems like there's a lot of stuff going on. My hair growing back. But there's just been a lot of stuff that's been going on lately, and just be very mindful of your environments. Be very, very mindful of your environments. Be very, very mindful of who you are hiring during this time. Be very, very mindful of the people who you are inviting and inviting into your space, into your personal space. Protecting your peace 101. Look, that is going to be the national anthem from now and beyond. From infinity. Like Buzz Lightyear say. Infinity and beyond. But anyway. Yes. So, with all of that being said, you don't have time for play. You don't have time for games. You don't have time to be wishy-washy with folk. Like the guy on TikTok saying, I told you again, don't dilly-dally. Don't dilly-dally with your life. It's not worth it. For real, it's not. And if you're not taking this thing seriously, look, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Like there's a huge shift happening. And, you know, honestly, I've been at the point right now, I'm just letting life happen. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever I lose, I lose. Whatever. It was never mine to begin with. Whatever happens along the way. Listen, I'm not one to be sitting there want to cry, wobble, and waddle in anything. I'm not doing it. But with all of that being said, a major shift is happening, and you're gonna sit there and try to fight it. You're gonna try to deal with it. You're gonna try to stop it. Which listen. Right now, whatever is going to happen, it's inevitable that it's going to continue. You cannot stop it. So why prolong your blessings from coming to you when all that is just this little that we're going through right now? All it is just getting rid of all the old from your life and getting ready to bring in the new. And if you keep wanting to go back and help folk, when you keep wanting to go back and save people, when you keep wanting to go back and give everybody a chance, when you keep wanting to stop the process, you're the one delaying your bliss moment. You're the one delaying everything that you got going on. You are the one who is hindering your own come up. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I'm just saying that you are hindering it. And sometimes you're going to have to be the one to take the blame for self-sabotaging your own blessing. And so when you face that little girl in the mirror, when you face her, you got to go back. So that means you ain't do none of your childhood healing yet. The shadow work that you have to be able to do right now, that goes to prove that you still have some childhood traumas that you need to face. And that means traumas of abandonment. That means traumas of rejection that you might have faced. That means always people pleasing, always feeling like, okay, I'm gonna try to do whatever it is that I can to fit in. I was the last one picked on the basketball team, or you know, all the girls didn't want me. They just invited me to the party because they didn't want me to be by myself. Those are all childhood traumas that you have to face, whether it be from your parents, from your friends, whether it be from whoever, your family members, whoever. That's something that you have had to face from childhood. So that's something that you have to go back, complete your shadow work, so you can stop prolonging, and then don't be crying about it either. Don't be like, oh well, I don't know what's going on. I'm just not getting blessed. Everybody around me getting blessed. Stop that jealousy and envy. Everybody around me getting jealous. I mean, getting their blessings, and I'm not. Why you not? All right. Because I'm wanting to show, look, I told you from the beginning, look, I'm wanting to cut whatever off that I need to in order for me to progress. I got too many daggone children. I got too many goals and dreams that I want to do to be able to get me up out of this season of lack, the season of stagnancy, the season of, you know, being mediocre, the season of like being complacent and, you know, just being content with what you have. I don't mind being content. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. But when you know that there is far greater for your life, when you realize that there is something, like, man, I could be telling y'all so much, the dreams that I've been having. Man, I used to be a queen. You hear me? Look, the dreams that I've been having lately, oh my gosh. Yo. I used to rule a freaking palace. Listen, as crazy as it sounds, they go shade her imagination again. Look, this ain't no imagination. I'm trying to, this is so real, man. It is so real. So when you've seen a glimpse of your past, this right here, man, this ain't nothing. This is small to a giant, boo. This, right? Stop playing. Stop it. Like a whole freaking palace. Skin was glowing, hair was flowing. My king, whoever the heck, man, whoever he, man. I mean, we had a whole bunch of children, just like now in real life. But then it was just, it was, the seed came from him versus them. Like I did good back then. I was like, all right. I'm up in the dream looking at him like, oh, all right. Where you at? In real life. But let me stop playing. But no, for real. So I'm like, this right here, man, if I can tap into her mind and find out what the world she know. So when you've gotten a taste of that, all of these little small foxes that's trying to take you off course, laugh at them. Okay? Laugh at it. That daggone rabbit. Y'all can tell I'm pissed off at that rabbit off. I'm so mad at him. That little rabbit. the BFs in your life that don't want to take care of their seeds and putting more stress up on you, laugh at that. Don't argue back. Still do what you got to do to make sure that that you are taken care of it, from the legal side, whatever it is that you got to do, and document everything. Y'all know I'm a journaler. I'm a journaler. If that's even a word, journaler. Whatever. Y'all know I'm a writer here. So anyway, document everything and keep it moving. All these little small foxes that you did, all these little things trying to disrupt your peace. Like my son, like I told you, I was just talking to you, he talking about some astral projecting, he coming out of his body, he's seeing stuff around the house. Listen, because they know they're trying to disrupt my peace because they know where I'm about to go. And my backup then already told him, you touch her, I'm going to kill you. Like TC say, I kill you, for real. Keep playing. All of these little small foxes in your life, boy, they're only meant to distract you. All of these little things that's happening in life, you're losing this, maybe you're maybe going through a repossession, maybe going through an eviction, maybe going through losing something, friends, people who you thought was going to be in your life for a good little while. You start, your discernment done kicked in times 100, and you like, dang, why I ain't see that before? You did see it, you just ignored it. You was mistaking them red flags for fireworks, only to realize that it started raining and the spark went out real quick. See, with a flag, you can wave a flag in any weather. You hear me? Rain, snow, sleet, sunshine, hailing. You can't nobody miss no flag. But you light a firework when it's hot outside, and the minute it starts raining, snowing, whatever, guess what? Them sparks come, and the firework come flying right back down. You saw them, you just ignoring them. A red flag always gonna be in your face. Stop it. All right. So, but what I'm telling you for real, all these little small foxes, baby, I'm trying to tell you, it ain't nothing. It's small to a giant right now. Dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving. Why argue and why be upset and cry over stuff that you can't control? If you know, if something is at to the point where you don't need them, I can't catch up. I can't go back and go, and you can't make nobody love you. You can't make nobody do what you want them to do. Everybody has their own free will. If they liked you, they would have showed you. They loved you, they would have showed you. If they wanted to be with you, they would have showed you. If that job wanted to keep you, they would have did other things to kind of compensate or whatever, try to give you a raise. If you had a car, and for whatever reason, if they couldn't understand that you might have caught COVID, or you fell behind, or that house, or whatever the world, that baby daddy, baby mama, whatever in your life, and they not realizing that, look, y'all ain't make that baby by yourself. What's that word where you can kind of what's that word again? I can't remember the word, but I was studying the other day, and I came across this word where not seahorses, male seahorses can become pregnant, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where you impregnate yourself. I forgot what the name. If you know what the word the word is, let me know, because I think it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember. But like and these BFs and BMs is acting like you done had sex with yourself and got yourself pregnant, and now you got to raise them kids by yourself, and then they can come in whenever they want to and whenever it's convenient for them. Trust me. Your kids recognize who is doing the work and who ain't. They're recognizing, all right. Just another day on Sesame Street, huh? Oh, all right. You got all these different clowns and people wearing costumes around you, and people want to try to fake and who the world they is, but that's okay. Them kids know who the world they real parent is. Stop it. So, again, whatever is going on in your life, man, don't fret. Yes, have your moment. I'm not saying ignore your feelings. Men, show your feelings. You're not weak. You're not inadequate. You're not deemed as you a sus, or you sus, or whatever that word mean, and or you're not deemed as too feminine or emotional and all that. Like, no, man. Y'all have feelings too. I get so sick and tired of like when little boys fall on the ground. Man, get up, man. You a G, man. Suck it up. You a man, man. Get over it. Nah, man. Now, you doing that baby a disservice. You telling that baby that his feelings don't mean nothing. That whenever he get hurt, so when he grows up and something hurts him, or that woman, that it always takes that one. And that woman hurt him, he is deemed as, I ain't gonna show no feelings no more to nobody else. And now you done jeopardize that man's journey to having true love. Or your daughters, when these little boys want to walk up to them and hit them and all that other type of stuff, and then like, oh girl, it's okay, sweetie, he just likes you. So now you're teaching your children that it's okay when a man beats you upside your damn head, that it's, oh, baby, he loves you. Man, we got to be very mindful of what words and what like stereotypes, I don't know what it is, but that we are teaching our children. I teach mine, like, look, it's okay to have your opinion, but you better be respectful about it. Like I don't know if I told y'all ever, but we had a thing called Tell It Tuesday. Tell It Tuesdays, where you were able to tell me whatever you felt. And if I would have said something to you, Mom, no disrespect, but you said this to me, that hurt my feelings, or or I don't think it's right that so and so. Voice your opinion. Voice how you feel. Oh, what stays in this house goes in this house. Man, shut that mess up. Because if kids are really hurting, then they deserve to tell you. Or if they can't talk to you because of how toxic your tale is, then if they tell somebody else, you can't get mad at that. I'm kind of getting off course, but my mind just went that way because kids, this next generation, man, they're starting to wake up to who they really are too. My son opened my eyes yesterday. Well, not yesterday. Well, yeah, yesterday about all the stuff that he be saying, and I'm like, and I mean, again, I'm always used to my children, you know, being gifted like that. And they be telling me they be seeing stuff and hearing stuff, and all because they get it from me, duh. And it's so I'm used to it, but you got to be mindful of the next generation and what you are teaching them, and what. Oh, well, my mama used to act like this, and I don't care who your mama was, your daddy was. Be different. If there is something that your parents did and you knew that you didn't like it, but you just had to deal with it because I'm the mama and I said so, type of crap was going on in your house, then you knew that as you got older, fix it. Now, I've dealt with that too. And I had to realize, like, man, when I get older, I want to be able to do this, and this with mine. And were there times where I felt like that, I act just like, ooh, boy, and I had to stop myself. For real, I did. I had to stop myself. And then I had to catch myself a couple times, like, oh, because, ooh, she coming up out of me. Ooh, boy, no, nope, stop it, stop playing. So, but anyway, I just want to be able to tell y'all, man, like, this is not the time for play. Start taking your life more seriously. I don't care if you got to be by yourself. Right now, this little by myself time that I've had man, I always be having fun. I'm always having fun by myself anyway. I don't care. So, but you need to, hey, little boys. Where you going? Huh?
Mom, could you get one?
What?
One of those black ones.
No, because that's for my business stuff. No, I don't want none of y'all touching it. So, but anyway, I'm about to go take care of some little business stuff anyway. But that's not gum. That's gum from my the one that she took.
Can I get one?
I don't know where it is. There was one sitting up on the table. But I like to show that, like, how I like to show y'all that I'm real. Tinky, stop hitting him with that. And I just want y'all to understand something. Okay, I just want y'all to be able to understand this, that at the end of the day, like, evaluate every situation that comes up. Every situation that comes up, like, evaluate it. I need to get my eyebrows filled back in. But evaluate every situation that comes up and dissect it and be like, hold on, why is this happening? Sometimes, which a lot of you all are about to start experiencing a lot of deja vus because your past is about to start showing you who you were. Like, I've been experiencing a lot of deja vu moments, and I'm just like, I ain't never experienced this a day in my life. Like, I was just sitting there the other day, earlier this morning, and I had a freaking vision of, like, the daggone palace. I'm trying to tell you, oh my gosh. I was sitting here, and I just happened to close my eyes, and it was like everywhere I moved my eyes, it like opened up to what the daggone palace looked like. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And mind you, I haven't been watching no ancient Egyptian movies or nothing like that that would, kind of stir up my subconscious or anything like that. I haven't been watching none of that. I haven't watched TV in about, man, I don't know. Like, I don't watch TV like that. So, but I have not been watching nothing that would, that would get your mind, that would get your mind to go there. So there's no reason why all of a sudden I'm starting to have all these, like, visions and dreams about ancient Egypt and me being a freaking queen and me and my husband or whatever ruling a palace or whatever. There's no and whoever is in real life, whoever, if you come across my video and you are a man, of course, and you've been having the same exact dreams or visions, for whatever reason, like, we are mirroring each other. There's somebody on this earth, I don't know who it is, but there's somebody on this earth that we're having the exact same dream at the exact same time. So every thought that I'm having, that person is hearing every thought that I'm having. Every now and again, I will hear a thought too, but it would be his thought, if that makes sense. Y'all don't think I'm crazy. Stop it. I'm not crazy, but it's so weird. Like every so often, I will hear a man's thoughts. Like I'm so sick of being alone, or like, where are you at? When am I ever going to meet you? God, like, when am I ever going to meet her? Like, I'm ready to be loved. I'm ready to love. I'm ready to have children, more children. I'm getting older. Like, I'm starting to have those type of thoughts. But they're not from a feminine perspective. They're from a man. You understand what I'm saying? And all of a sudden these dreams are like this palace type stuff. It's so weird. But those of y'all who understand spiritual like things, you clearly understand what I'm saying. You understand the conversation that me and my son had about the you understand very well what I'm saying. Some of y'all, this gonna go way over your head. You ain't gonna know what the hell. You probably think that girl, oh, she crazy. No, but those of us who do understand, like, oh yeah, that girl, oh yeah, she finna be somebody. Yeah, I know. I do. But it's just becoming more and more apparent with me. And the more you start changing your mindset, a paradigm shift has to happen in your mind to get you to realize that this little temporary mess right here, man, I ain't worried about none of this. I promise you I'm not. Like I said, whatever happens, happens. Whatever, is meant is going to be. It's going to stay. It's going to evolve. It's going to protect. It's going to love. It's going to help me evolve. It's going to help me be better. I'm going to help them be better, or that situation be better, become better. Whatever is meant for you is all going to be for your highest good. It ain't going to be nothing that's going to bring you unnecessary drama. It's not going to bring you unpeace. Unpeace. I don't even know if unpeace is a word. But like... the situation that if it don't bring you peace or whatever, peace in your thoughts, peace in your mind, peace in your heart, if it don't bring you none of that, let it go. For real, let it go. The longer you hold on to it, the longer you are prolonging your true lifestyle. And I don't got time for that, boy. I don't. So I just wanted to come up on here just to kind of bring that little snippet, because yesterday I was through. I'm like, you know what? That whole little conversation set me off. And then I had to go take care of some stuff. But then I was like, you know what? Let me get back up on here and follow through. So whatever y'all going through, if you cannot control it, let it go. Let it flow. Let it be. And you will see. Oh man. You gotta have fun, man. I crack myself up for real. Laughter is medicine to the soul. It is. And I must be healthy as hell, because I'm always laughing. I'm always taking my medicine for real. Alright, y'all. So look, I'm about to get up out of here. And you know what it is? It's your girl, Shay Shay. From Simply Magnolias and Honey. I'm just a Southern girl living life like it's golden. No matter how thick and sticky life gets, remember it is what? Golden.